You could make an argument that Hinsdale, Illinois is the most interesting real estate in all of North America. I was fortunate enough to be born in Hinsdale, Illinois, and have lived and worked in the area for almost 50 years as a car salesman. I also have a lot of friends who are real estate agents, financial advisors, and while I am none of those things, I've studied this market very carefully for the past 6 years doing my channel. With over 3,000 videos made, 5,000 subscribers, I am looking at Hinsdale, Illinois, and why it is so special. So first off is Hinsdale Central High School. It is the #1 rated public high school basically in America or North America, whichever way you want to slice it. Now, why is that? Well, it's intentionally, Hinsdale is a low density population, meaning a lot of the areas are actually zoned for 30,000 square foot lots, which if you're not aware, that's almost like 3 lots in some of the neighboring towns like Clarendon Hills or Western Springs. And while those towns do have some lots that are like a half acre, that's the normality in Hinsdale, Illinois. It also has a centralized downtown area that you're seeing a simulation of. And then it also has estate level living. See, a lot of these lots are pushed back from the street, meaning even these very, very large homes do not sit right on the street. They're pushed back about a half acre. And then you have the tree-lined streets, elm and maple trees that were planted almost 200 years ago by William Robbins and his team. That is known as the Robbins Park District in downtown Hinsdale. So some of these homes can reach prices of $3 to $10 million. So the sort of the hidden thing about Hinsdale, Illinois, that I've watched videos so much about this town, they never mentioned the top end. They say the average price of the MLS, but really it's the top end, which is what makes Hinsdale, Illinois so special. Now, I drive through this town every day, so I drive through some of the nicest roads in the town. So I see $5 to $6 million homes, multiple homes on a regular basis. So I am aware that the home values are much higher than the 1.5 million that is suggested as the average. When you consider the off market and all the private deals and all the family held trust homes, the averages are substantially higher from an observational point. Like I said, I'm not a real estate agent, but I mean, a lot of these homes, the average homes, you drive by a $3 million home. That is more the normalcy in Hinsdale, Illinois. So what are the biggest secrets of Hinsdale? Well, it's not a loud wealth town. It's what's known as an old money town. Well, what does that mean? It means you have families who have owned homes here since before cars were invented, like in the 1800s. There are still families that have held on to this legacy property. And then new money families are willing to actually overpay to buy into the school system. So that is the magic, is there is no town that does a better job of blending old money, silent culture, and new money, affluent culture better than Hinsdale.